With the ebbs and flows of today's business climate, companies might find themselves in tricky spots regarding their employees, especially if some kind of downsizing is about to take place. During those tougher economic times, buzzwords like furlough and layoff might start making their way into the office. And for many people, there's a bit of a haze around what these terms truly mean and what sets them apart. In this short video, we are going to talk about the differences between furloughs and layoffs and clarify what each one really means. What is a furlough? A furlough is a temporary, unpaid leave of absence from work. Employers typically implement it as a way to cut costs during times of economic hardship or unexpected circumstances. Employees are still technically employed during this leave and maintain their benefits, but are not paid their regular salary. These temporary breaks can last anywhere from a few days to several months, depending on the needs of the business. One important note is that while employees are not paid during a furlough, they may be eligible for unemployment benefits. Take a look into your local government resources to confirm. What is a layoff? A layoff, on the other hand, is a permanent termination of employment. It is usually implemented when a business faces financial difficulties, restructuring, or when an employee isn't performing to standards. When employees are laid off, they are no longer employed by the company and typically lose all their benefits within a certain period, including health insurance and retirement. Different from a furlough, it's unlikely that a laid-off employee will be rehired in the future. What are the key differences between a furlough and layoff? Duration. The primary difference between furloughs and layoffs is the duration. A furlough is a temporary leave of absence, whereas a layoff is a permanent termination of employment. Pay. During a furlough, employees are not paid their regular salary, but may be eligible for unemployment benefits. Laid-off employees do not receive any payment, unless there is severance pay, but should look into unemployment options. Benefits. Furloughed employees typically maintain their benefits, such as health insurance and retirement benefits while on leave. Laid-off employees lose all their benefits and will need to find alternative coverage within a certain period after being released. Rehiring. Because a furlough is a temporary leave of absence, employees can expect to be rehired once the period is over. In contrast, the company is not likely to rehire a laid-off employee. So, which is better, a furlough or layoff? There is no easy answer to this question, as it depends on the unique circumstances of each business or organization. Furloughs are often a good option for companies that want to cut costs temporarily without permanently reducing their workforce. Keep in mind that furloughed employees may become frustrated with the uncertainty of when they will return to work and may choose to seek other employment. Layoffs, while more severe, may be necessary for companies that are facing long-term financial difficulties or restructuring. The downside is that laying off employees can hurt morale and may lead to decreased productivity among the remaining staff. Our best advice is to follow up with your HR or legal team to weigh out all the options before making a decision.